everyone, welcome to my channel where reading and yapping go hand in hand, and today's video is very exciting. Y'all know what time of the month it is. It is the time of the month where we pick our October TBR, okay? This is the jar that I use. If you're coming over from TikTok, you know why I use this jar. But this jar, for a little recap, since I've never done a TBR jar video on this channel or on YouTube in general, this jar is a bunch of pictures of my dog that I lost in October of 2024. She was my soul dog. I love her deeply. I miss her every single day, and we are almost at the 1 year mark of me losing her. And just to keep her memory alive, I have her incorporated in as many things as I possibly can. This is just a jar. I have her nose print and her paw print on my shelf over there, and I like to incorporate her in any and everything. If I'm able to do it, I will be doing it. But this is the jar that we use. I got it for Christmas last year, and it is a huge mug. Truly, I will not be drinking this much coffee ever. So I now use it as my TBR jar for these videos. And let's go into picking our first book. I am unsure how many books I am going to pick, but what I do know is I've already filmed this video and it wasn't recording. So we're just gonna repick it. It's fun. It's fun that way. Ooh, we got a library book, which is perfect. I'm gonna go get one though, because I don't have any of my library books over here. Okay, we're gonna go with Sunrise on the Reaping. This is also a book club book, and I might as well just put it on this thing. I also only have one other library book, and it's also a book club book. This is really the only option that I have, and my shirt says support your local library. So this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect that I got that prompt. Next, I think we're gonna probably do, like, depending on the prompt, I think we're only gonna do like 4 or 5 books. A book I bought because of the cover. Now, I did get this one when I thought I filmed this before, and I chose This Dog Will Change Your Life. But honestly, none of these books I chose because of the cover. I got them because they sounded interesting, and rarely do I buy a book solely because of a cover. It may interest me because of the cover, but I've never got a book because the cover was interesting, and I was never interested in actually reading it, if that makes sense. I could choose this one again. We might switch it up. What is this one about? Okay, this is about somebody that goes missing. I don't know if this is a true story or not, but I think we're gonna choose this one because this is the one that has the most interesting cover to me right now. Let's pick another one. Buy a book off my wish list. Now, this is another prompt that I got last time, and we don't know if we're going to choose a book off of my wish list because I just bought the Jasad Heir, which is the second book after Jasad Crown, which is, oh no, it's Jasad Heir is the first one. Jasad's Crown is the second one. So I bought that one because I was like, oh, I need this second book. This first book is so good. But okay, let's choose another one and see what we have here. The longest book on my TBR. I think off of this TBR, it could either be this one. Ignore all the fur. I have a lot of animals. Okay, so this is 724. This one. Please be this one. It is not this one. I truly do not think I'm going to be getting to this book. I have to be in a mood for dark romance for me to want to read it. I don't think it is going to be this one. I think it is going to have to be this one, just because the first one, I'm over halfway and I'm loving it. I'm going to want to go into this book, and it's only a duology, so that's even another reason for me to want to go into the second one, because I'll have this series completely done. And this is still a long book. This is like, I think it's about 700 pages. So it's still long. It's going to be the fourth book. It's going to be the 4th book. Yes, because if I choose a book off my wish list, then I have that other book. Let's choose another one. Would read book. Okay, we're not doing that one because I got that one last time. And I want to have actual books. Truly. Oh my gosh. I really need to add more prompts into this because I'm just getting a bunch of the same ones. I mean, granted, I only have like 5 more in here. People on the cover. This is also another one I got last time. Let's see here. Oh, yes. This is the one I chose for it, and I'm sticking by it because I want to read this one. And this one is Survive the Dome. It's a YA book, and it's just about people that live under this dome, and you're not supposed to resist orders from the armed or the armored officials, and anyone violating the rules of the dome will be prosecuted to the highest extent of the law. And then it says this message will be expanded upon in 1 hour. I don't know. I'm just wondering if they're going to be getting a bunch of like messages throughout this and all that. Like I said, it is YA. I don't really read YA anymore, but I got this book like 4 years ago, so I need to read it because it still sounds interesting to me, and I'm not going to unhaul it yet because it still sounds interesting to me, even though it is a little YA. It's going to be interesting nonetheless. That is the 4th physical book right now. Let's pick one more. A book on my Kindle, which is perfect because I have the Shepherd King duology. The first one is One Dark Window. I don't know what the second one is, but I bought that book when it was announced. I just had it sent to my Kindle because I got I read One Dark Window because it was on Kindle Unlimited at the time. And it is so good. So good. I just didn't go into the second one. I was probably reading something else. I honestly think that another one of my really anticipated books came out, and I read that one, and then I lost the drive to read the other one. I think we're gonna do one more. I think I'm probably not gonna get to all of these just because of the fact that I average about 8 to 10 books a month, and I'm heavily a mood reader. I don't know if I've said that, but I mood read like it's nobody's business, and I can rarely stick to a TBR. Rarely. I know 1 of these or 2 of these is going to be read for sure, but that's about it. Okay, we got a book talk book. Okay, now this, I have a book on here. That is 100% I have a book on here because I get a lot of my recommendations from Book Talk. Let's see. Okay, now we have a lot of variety here because I don't have like the super popular Book Talk books. I feel like my For You page and the people I follow are recommended more than just the like really popular ones like Fourth Wing, Akatar, all of those. I have a really good mix of a bunch of books. I have a lot of good ones on here that I have been wanting to read that I feel like are going to be 5-star, and I just have not gotten around to reading them yet. But the first one that is really like interesting me is Blood Over Brighthaven. I have heard amazing things about this book. Amazing things. And I must read it. Apples, oh, my alarm. My alarm is going off. Let's restart. This book is about the first woman ever admitted to the prestigious Order of Mages unravels a secret conspiracy that could change the practice of magic forever in this standalone dark fantasy from the author of The Sword of Kaigen. And look at that map. Wow. I'm excited. I knew I was going to be excited, but now I'm even more excited because I've reread the back. I forgot what it was about. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. You know, it's so fun to pick. I think we're going to pick one more. One more. Continue a series. Wow. I have The Jasad Crown is continuing a series. Have that count for 2 prompts. Watch that. The only book I have on here that continues a series. Oh, okay. I have 2 actually. I don't know if y'all can see this, but this one here, A Torch Against the Night, is I believe the 3rd book in An Ember in the Ashes series. But honestly, I'm not in the mood to do a series that is quite that long, even though there's only 2 left in that series. I think we're gonna go with Rebel Witch because this one came out kind of recently, and I need to finish it. It's literally a duology. I should have finished this when it came out, truly. But this is gonna be the book. Let's do a little recap of all the books. So we got Rebel Witch, which is the second one in the Crimson Moth duology. We got Survive the Dome, which is about people who live under a dome. True Crime Story, which is about missing girls, I believe, and there's like documents in here and all that jazz. We got Sunrise on the Reaping, which is my library book pick, and this is also a part of the Hunger Games series. I believe this is the prequel, I think. I'm not sure. This is also a book club book. Then we got Blood of a Brighthaven, which is about that girl that uncovers something about magic that could change everything. Lastly, my big pick, The Jasad Crown by Sarah Hashim. Please read this series. I haven't even finished the first one, and it's so good, okay? It is so good. It is worth every ounce of hype that it has gotten, okay? So good. And I think everyone needs to read this series. All right. It's Egyptian. Okay. It's an Egyptian fantasy book. All right. I think this is the first one that has come across my feed that has been Egyptian. Okay. Or maybe I've just missed it. Please read this series. I will report back at the beginning of November about my thoughts on this series. I'm going to tell you all about this series because it is just that good and people need to be reading it. These are all of the books on my October TBR.